mardi. Parlons en français, je ne peux pas parler français, pardon la français. Où allons nous allons? Non, je vais promener dans la quartier. Il septa. Mardi, yeah. Il septa, yeah, we got that. Il pleut. Il pleut. You know what? It's wet. Let's go back. It's wet. Alright, so we've reached back home, doing my video edit and get stuff done. So the word "and" is "and" considered a new erm for me? Okay, so yesterday I was talking a little bit about, not say financial, we want to touch a bit financial today because I've just done all my budgeting and it's, well, pretty much quite interesting because I found some stuff that I didn't expect it to be, but yeah. Quick thing is, yes, this year is still the most expensive year for me in Canada to date, and we can do a few breakdowns, but not today. Today is just gonna be a simple one, and yeah, and it's the new erm. That's not good. That's not good at all. The reason why I'm bringing up financial is, well, actually it's many things. Checking the budget, checking the, remaking some of my strategy, figuring out what went wrong, and stuff. Okay, yeah, no erms, no ands. Make sure it's paused. So I think I found a good way to make the video short. So that's one of the reasons my videos are getting longer and longer, because I have a lot of, empty in-betweens recording. Like, for example, I think and yeah, so those are the stuff. So instead of doing that, I'm just gonna cut when my brain gets stuck. So it's makes the edit much more easier, and I'm gonna practice it from this vlog onwards. So after reviewing some of my, I actually did review all my financial stuff, and I found out the main reason why things are not going as expected. But surprisingly, the things that I've been that I've been buying, I'm gonna call it buying first. Buying has been actually a good choice. Do you think it's a good choice? Okay, so we're gonna touch a little bit about the first thing is that savings and interest rate. So savings obviously has been dropping. Ergo, I've been using it for investment. Therefore, we are now at 4.5. Plus the snowboard. I'm gonna use the snowboard because we use the snowboard, so it's 5. Effectively, we are 5 down. When we are 5 down, and I said I use the $2,000 from the $6,000 emergency fund, so in theory, yeah, it's still 5 down. Still 5 down because we have to make up. We have to make up the $2,000 for the emergency fund and $3,000 as, like I said, we're gonna repay back ourselves in terms of, not say investment, but safe investment. Still investment. And when I was researching the strategy for my new investment plan, or the recovery plan, I call it the recovery because next year is the recovery year, and it's going to be interesting because I've done all my budgeting, and each individual year that I have been in Canada, right, effectively, I label each year of them a topic, and it's going to be interesting. And again, so yeah, for that recap, I'm going to save it until the end of the year. That makes it nicer, and I'm gonna get all the stuff for you because I've prepared a lot of things. Some of them I'm not showing to you right now because it's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be awesome. The next part is that, oh yeah, no, before we go there, because we are still on the budgeting topic, is that interest rate, whatever I gain in interest in Canada, this is way different than in Malaysia. That's why, not to say my strategy is broken, but I have to shift a little bit because of each country's financial law, to put it this way. So anything that I earn in Canada is all taxable, everything, including interest. That means if, let's say, I have $1 million, if I gain interest, if that interest that I gain is hitting the income bracket, it's taxable. So basically, we don't want to hit the next tax bracket, and we all know hitting the next tax bracket is crazy. I would rather not earn a little bit of money than to pay more tax, because it is yeah, offset, right? Basically, you want to offset. So if you're going to pay $1,000 more in taxes by earning maybe what, $100 more, $200 more, I would say it is wiser not to earn $200 than to pay $1,000, right? Right? Simple math, right? Why pay 800 extra, or rather 800 deficit, than to earn extra 200? That's the reason why. But at the same time, we should not give up the opportunity to get money, right? Get money. Okay, so that's that, and I think that's the end of the, should be end of the vlog, right? In per se, okay, so we covered interest. No, actually today's one is actually about the interest rate, and yeah, and of course we want to find other ways to earn without getting too much tax in a particular year. We are not going to avoid tax, right? Do note, we are not going to avoid tax. So basically, technically today's topic is how to earn money without paying the tax too much, and that is actually surprisingly crypto, which is the government is trying to do a regulation on it. That's why I'm getting into it. Collectibles. Right now I'm buying toys that can earn money in the future. So technically speaking, the government, not saying government cannot tax, like you can say, hey, you buy so many toys, now I'm gonna tax you. It's like, no, because it's like buying a TV, buying a house. Buying a house 10 years ago, your tax is different than buying a house today. Example. Actually, no, that's not a good example as well, because tax has a whole set of rules. And tax, I know because I bought I bought an apartment, and I know that's the reason why I want to buy an apartment, to get to know all this taxation and stuff, and found out that renting to a certain threshold is cheaper than owning a house. But not here. Here I'm paying $1,700. Sure, it is expensive, but if we divide the mortgage into a long run, let's say 30 years, the tax that I pay is less. In fact, I would buy, plus the tax that I'm going to pay down the road, it's still going to be less, because right now it's short term, and housing area in the Western country is quite crazy compared to Malaysia. But anyway, that's that. Alright, I'm not going to talk too much, and I think that's the end of the vlog. Yeah, keep it short, simple, and sweet, right? Okay, you know what? That's about it. I actually have, like I said, I prepared a few materials. We're going to talk a little bit more, but as always, I think that's it. Because if I were to continue, it's just rambling pile of long-winded nonsense beating around the bush of the same topic. So that's all I have for you for today. So before I go, you know what? I think that's it. Je te revis demain. Like I said, I want to cut down the and ands and pauses.